Hi there, Deja's here. Um, I decided to do this video spontaneously because there's one thing that was bothering me quite a lot lately, but it's not like really that important or serious. This is just something that I want to ramble about. If you don't know, I'm a stylist, I'm a hairdresser, and if we are talking about performers, singers, musicians, actors, all that area. I follow a lot of people and I watch a lot of music videos and I analyze them, the styling they use, and what they wear in daily routine. And there is one performer, amazing singer, businessman. I don't know, he's a man of many faces and specialties. Jackson Wang. Um, if you've been following me on Instagram or other platform, you know that I like the music he makes and a lot of stuff that he releases. And his style been shifting through this year a lot. Like a little bit of background of Jackson Wang. He is a musician. He's Chinese, but he's been in K-pop group called GOT7 for a long time of his performing career. And yeah, Chinese guy in Korea, and but he releases also a lot of music in English. Like everyone can find something in his music, in his works, what they like a lot. But I'm here to talk about his style lately because this one been bothering me a lot. So he has released a new single below recently, and obviously he released it with a music video, and I really liked it, the whole idea of the music video, the style, like pompadour punk style. It's been something really new, like he never done something like that before. But what surprised me more is his his appearance, because as a Asian guy, obviously they have dark hair, and when he appeared in this video, he had that silver hair. Firstly, I thought that he didn't dye that. He didn't dye his hair for the music video, but they just put on the hairspray that is, you know, it's a not permanent. You can wash it out like a hairspray, but the color of gray, silver, gold. Sometimes like you can find any color you want right now in market. But then um, he appeared on paparazzi photos wearing the same hair color, and I was like, wow, this is something new. But actually, Jackson dyed his hair before. As I mentioned, he was in K-pop group, and K-pop guys like to experiment with their looks, with their hair color, the styling, with the makeup sometimes. But he never wore that kind of color. He had like bleached blonde hair, like that color everyone I think wore sometime in life period. But it's like, I'm sorry, Jackson, it's not a fancy, but like a cheap color. Like, your roots are actually like, there shows black, then yellow, and then white, like it's really really bleached. And I'm also that kind of girl, like when I bleach my hair, it also turns out sometimes like that, but this is the color that I really hate. So yeah, he did had blonde hair before. My favorite one was his strawberry blonde hair, like here on a last piece and last piece and breathe period of God 7. Like that hair color really looked good on him, and that blonde hair in early lifetime of God 7 and Jackson Wang also looked good on him. But going back to his recent hair color, as I said, this is a silver. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I also wore that hair color. It's not like silver, it's more like grayish silver. It depends on how you wash your hair, how good your roots were bleached, and all that stuff. And when I saw him with paparazzi photos and videos, I really liked it because he also was wearing the outfit similar to the one he was wearing in music video Blow. But what really started to bother me lately, he's been promoting his new single, obviously, and he's been doing some photo shoots for the cover, and also he posted his private pictures. What I noticed, and that bothers me like to death, along the along with bleaching his hair, he bleached his eyebrows. And let me show you the picture how he looks right now. Like, I wouldn't say he looks right now the exact same, because as you bleach your eyebrows, they also, like your hair, they got darker through the time because the hairs grow out. And I saw the recent pictures. He was doing some promotion in US. He already has his eyebrows darker, but that really bothers me. Like, why would you bleach your eyebrows? Because as an Asian decency guy, he has dark hair, and most percentage of Asians, they are very contrast guys and girls. So bleaching their eyebrows lighter than their hair, natural hair, it's really becomes a different person. As you can see in Jackson's case, yeah, he bleached his hair, dyed it in gray, and but bleached his eyebrows, and his face actually disappeared. This is the photo. What I did, like, I tried to color his eyebrows more natural color, similar to his, and right now, like with that eyebrow color, his face really shows up. It pops. Like the hair color stays like at place, and his face also is showing off, which is more natural for the guys, because as I think eyebrows are actually a biggest part of the face that shapes it and shows it and makes it pop. um, with bleaching your eyebrows, mostly you will achieve that your face either disappear, it most probably, like, uh, depends also on what hair color you will be wearing and what is your skin tone. But with bleaching your eyebrows, it makes your face more blank. It's more gives it more cosmic, like that unnatural, a bit mystical vibe. As the Jackson maybe positions as a magic man, that's why he bleached his eyebrows. But as I showed you before in got 7 in last Peace and Breath era. He was wearing strawberry blonde hair, but his eyebrows were really darker than his hair at the time, and it's made it more natural. Like with the blow hairstyle right now, as he bleached his eyebrows, like it really got me shocked. And actually, that new look made him look not mystical and unreal, but more like you pay attention only to his hair, and he actually looked older with bleached eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is just my opinion. I'm Even though in my MBTI I am a judgmental type, but when it comes to style or any choices, what people make with their hairstyles and all that stuff, I try not to judge. I really try, even though I'm a stylist and I like thinking, oh, that should be better. You could have been doing this, and you have like I try to make it like I wouldn't do that, but you did that. So it's also okay if you like it. So for me, most important when people ask me as a stylist, what should I wear? Like what you want to wear. I can show you, I can advise you what will look good on you, but if you don't like it, no one will like it actually. Like this is the thing that I hate about trends. Some stylists, like all of us pay attention to the trending, what is on trend right now, but when it comes to styling and image design of the person, you need to understand what that person really likes, and sometimes trends is not everyone's choice. But back to Jackson, this is what I think about his bleached eyebrows. If it was his choice, I'm totally okay with it. Like, you need to try out every possible thing you can in this life. And if you wanted to try bleaching his eyebrows and try that look, good for him, because you know, hair is one thing that you can change a lot in your life. It will grow out back. Sometimes not, but in most cases it will grow out. You can bleach it, you can dye it in green, black, purple, I don't know, any color you want. I tried many, but there are some colors that I'm not even gonna try ever. Like I have some thoughts about those colors, that maybe I should dye my hair in that color, and then I'm thinking, how will I look? Like, it's not about other people's opinion, but how will I feel wearing that color? Will I be comfortable? And I think Jackson is one of those persons who risks it all and tries out new colors, new styles. But we are talking about recent his styling. He's been wearing red color a lot. Like I think starting last year, 2021, he's been wearing red hair color, like here, and it really suited him. Like his natural color obviously is dark brown or black, I think, but as I said, he is a contrast guy like many Asians, and with the red color his eyebrows were natural color, and it was all like symmetrical, it was organic, and I really liked it. Like he was fiery with that red color, very popping, and I think these colors, there are some colors that I wouldn't recommend him to wear, but as a hair color, not like in outfits. But yes, um, this is what I think you should pay more attention. Like if you want to stand out, also think how will you feel in that new look. Like you can dye your hair silver, gray, green. You can bleach your eyebrows, but remember that eyebrows are one of the most important things on your face. Like you can change those. You can change the shape of your eyebrows, you can change the color of your eyebrows, but that decision will change your face. Because you know how the eyebrow shape changed through the years, through the decades in women fashion. But lately it's also about men's fashion, that sometimes guys can have a really bushy eyebrows, but the color is not the one they want to, and their face disappears. That's why I kind of appreciate Asian uh, culture lately, because guys pay attention to their faces. I'm not talking about eyeshadow. Like this is everyone's choice. Like I'm not using eyeshadows at all. For example, um, but they color a bit of eyebrows. They shape their faces. If you want to make some changes in your recent style or make the new style, and you are thinking about going to barber shop, or your uh, friend is a hairstylist, make sure that that person is really not just a barber or a hairdresser. Make sure that that person is a stylist, so they can advise you what is better for you. Because sometimes guys come to hairstylist and say, or barber, the one you prefer more, with a phone, with a picture on their phone and showing them, like, I want that hairstyle. And some say, okay, I will do that. But they don't realize that sometimes that hairstyle will not suit your face shape, your build, your overall style, and they just do the job they got. Like, here's the client, he comes in, he asks for a haircut, he gets it, he leaves. Okay, job done. But if you go to the stylist, it doesn't matter if you go to the image stylist, fashion stylist, or hairstylist, those people will advise you what suits you better. Because sometimes showing that picture, yeah, you like the hairstyle overall on that guy, but you don't know how it will look on you, because your hair structure can be different. And the same goes with the hair color. Like I remember first time going to the hairstylist, she was more like a hairdresser actually. And the first time me bleaching my hair took like half a day. And I came back home, I spent half a day in a salon. I paid the sum, but I came back home and I was disappointed with my hair color, because that bleached hair looked like dirty. That's why I'm bleaching my hair by myself right now. But the same goes not only with a hairdresser. If for guys, sometimes hairdressers and hairstylists also do their brows, because this is a grooming procedure. Also make sure that that person is qualified, because as I mentioned before, your eyebrows is the biggest part of your face, and they make your face pop. And the shape and the color of the eyebrows will show people your attitude and how you most probably will behave in social life. Because obviously, firstly, what we notice in person is their appearance, and only then we get to know them. And sometimes how they look doesn't match who they really are. This is why, like, the fashion of the eyebrows changed lately a lot for the girls, but for the guys, not that really. So this advice is more for the girls, and maybe some guys actually, why not? Because they also trim their eyebrows, they shape their eyebrows and draw their eyebrows, because we know not all the guys and the girls have the bushy eyebrows that are trend lately. But as we look at it right now, actually eyebrows, now there is no really a trend to the eyebrow. Everyone wears their natural brows. But if we are talking about shaping eyebrows and coloring them, my eyebrows, for example, they are not that bushy and they're dark. And I tried lamination, which is a good choice actually, but make sure that the girl or the guy who will make your eyebrows get to know you and that they listen to you, because no one knows you better than yourself. For me, it was, as you see, I have this kind of a scar on this eyebrow, and it's a bit natural. My hairs don't really grow there, so I decided to do it like a fake scar. And when I got to the girl who did brows, she was shaping my brows and she's saying like, oh, like you have a split here, and like a couple of hairs after, do they keep them or do we like remove them? Like, obviously we keep them, because this is the style, this is who I am, who I position myself as. And this was the first time, and the the shape of the brows was actually okay. But the second time she didn't even ask me what I want. Do my brows look okay? And she removed those hairs, so I needed to grow them back, which made my brows shorter. And I was looking at myself like, I don't need those short eyebrows. Like, my brows need to be longer. So my eyes also will be like a bit bigger and longer, which is why you need to know what emotion you want to show to the people. I'm more on the masculine side, even though I like wear dresses and all and heels and all that stuff, but I feel more myself when I'm more masculine, so my brows also need to be more masculine. Some girls like it like really thin, but you need to understand what thing, like a round shape or more sharp shape. So who are you inside, like a more like romantic girl or like office bitch? And for the guys, the same thing. Like, analyze yourself and don't be ashamed and don't be afraid to speak up to your stylist, to your master who makes your hair, who makes your brows. I don't know what like who makes your nails, because nail shape also is important. But going back to Jackson Wang, I hope that his natural eyebrow hair color will grow out soon and he will look more natural with those. Like, I think it will suit him better. But I really really appreciate his work and I really love it. And what he does is what he does. and he feels most comfortable with that, and it makes him happy. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm happy that he gives that vibe to everyone and shares it, and is not afraid to show different sides of him. So check out his latest single Blow on YouTube, on Spotify, I don't know, anywhere you listen to your music to. And I hope that advice about hair color and brow shape and color was useful to you. So don't afraid to speak out to your stylist. Like, from my side, I always listen to what people try to say to me and what they want. Obviously, I will advise what is better for them, but most important part of the stylist and hairstylist and other profession connected to the style is the skill of listening and not projecting your style, your type on your client. So take notice of that, and if your stylist tries to do what he thinks, only what they think, what is best for you, that won't work. You won't be satisfied for 100%. So I hope you like this video, and yeah, let me know if you want to hear more stuff like that, me analyzing other celebrities styles or talking about useful things, and I will do that. I will find time. So thanks for watching. Bye.